Greetings humans, Spinning Mantis here with the next episode of the Long Dark Challenge mode. This is the brand new Whiteout mode. It's only episode 2, so what we're doing is we're getting started by looting up everything we can. We need to avoid some wolves and go continue to clear out this zone of goodies. We have not been to the waterfront cottages and the commuter's lament yet, so I think we'll go hit that today. Maybe the house up the hill. Hoping no wolves. I think I need to turn up the volume a little so as I can hear the wolves. Uh-oh. There he is. Let's go sprint. See if we put some distance between us. Looks like we might have avoided the wolf for the second. Mess with the house on the hill later. 10 hours of daylight left. Seems pretty cold out. Kind of a dark day. Let's see if we can avoid this guy. I'm not really hoping for wolf encounters right now. I am hoping to find a rifle in the car at the commuter's lament though. I think we should also probably do a bunch of fishing before the prep period is completed. I don't know, I figure we can finish this zone in like 4 or 5 in-game days. Let's say 5 days if something goes wrong. We have a few wolf attacks. So I think we're going to need to go into other zones, clear them out, and bring the stockpile back here. I've got to remember to stockpile wood. Because I'm not sure, but I get the sense that it is going to make the temperature plunge inside the gas station. And I also figure we're going to have to pop outside a certain number of hours every day so we don't get the cabin fever. And 10 hours of daylight left. It's unusually dark. Alright, usually Wolftown, USA over there. And then we'll come back to the waterfront cottages from the rear. Doubt that a bow will be much help. But I guess like deer carcasses and stuff. At least make pants and shoes or boots. I'm not going to bother pinging things off the map just to do it. But I think there might be some bushes up there. Great, scrap metal. Awesome. Well, no gun. That sucks. At least there's some stuff on the floor. Alright, I think there can be some branches up here. If not, it's just like some rose bushes. Alright. Forget how to drop that. Just go like that. Ugh. Now I wanted to drop the thing in my hand. Oh, come on. Alright, 9 hours of daylight left, and we're pretty dang cold. Okay. Alright, we're okay on the energy, so we'll save ourselves a little bit of cold by jogging up. Don't want to waste a flare if we don't have to. Could be a wolf to the right of that house up there. I only saw it for a half sec. But regardless, we're going to warm up. The waterfront cottages. Nice. Plenty of light in here.
This stuff will come in handy.
Take anything I can get. I wish there were some pancakes you could loot. Alrighty. That seems to be it.
This will come in handy.
Boots. Boots. Oh, you know, just boots in the shower. Actually, like some things you don't think about if you don't live in like extreme conditions, but I was watching a tiny house show the other day, and they're just talking about the importance of having like a drying area when you live in places like the Pacific Northwest where it rains all the time, or if you're doing camping and stuff, you need to like dry your equipment out real quick and efficiently so that it doesn't get ruined. I don't really think about that in certain parts of the country. Oh, that's nice. 2 fire logs. Requires a hatchet. Yeah, I need a hatchet. Need a hatchet, need a knife. Got nothing. So I want to avoid those. I think we have a pry bar though. Think we got the pry bar. There we go.
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
It does seem to be it. Alright, let's pray for no wolves. Alright. Oh yeah, let's check our condition. Warming up. Don't really need any food or drink. There we go. I like that there's some items that you kind of have to crouch to see and find. But the game isn't like too cryptic or obscure with where it puts its stuff. Sort of a good balance, I would say, for searching. Honestly, in this game, you really do spend a lot of time just searching and looting stuff. Or scavenging stuff is perhaps the better word. So I think it's handled pretty well. So yeah, if I didn't mention before, and this is the first time you've seen a Whiteout video, we have 30 days to prepare for a blizzard. It doesn't really explain. We got 29 days, 3 hours, 8 minutes left. Didn't really explain any more than that as to what the blizzard is going to be or how that's going to play out.
Best to be prepared for anything.
All good stuff here. All good stuff. Should be downstairs bathroom. In a house with this floor plan. I think. So this was the whole area. Nope, no bathroom. I don't think I've ever seen anything on either of those 2 bookcases. Yes, but a rifle is necessary to properly utilize that ammunition. I do not have it at the moment.
Okay.
So if you've seen older versions of The Long Dark, you can clearly see that the fonts have changed. I like the new fonts in the text.
I'll take it.
I don't know if there have been any graphical tweaks. It does maybe look a little sharper. Maybe it's a little more optimized. Squeeze a little something more out of some of their textures. I don't know if the patch notes got that like granular and mentioned, you know, if they upgraded any particular textures or whatever. But all right, let's see what our weight's at. Our stamina's looking fine. Let's eat those peaches. Hopefully not get sick. Yeah, we'll eat all of them peaches. Alright, that's it for here. Just hoping for no wolves outside. Come on. We're not going to be able to skin that deer. We don't have anything with which to skin it. It's kind of a bummer. This is always here. Yeah, you can't tear it apart with your bare hands. You're not a zombie. Alright. 7 hours of daylight. Time to head back. Sure, not being stalked from behind. We are not. Put that away for the moment. Look for a... only like 80 some pounds of stuff. So if there's an opportunity to get to the island, you might take it. Okay. Definitely a wolf kind of between us and that island. I say we check it out around here. See if we can get around that wolf. Don't think so. It's even really hard to see the island in these weather conditions. Is it 2 wolves? Just 1 wolf. Okay. There is a possibility for both a bear and a rifle out here, so let's hope we get a rifle and not a bear. I hope this ice isn't too thin. Often don't think of walking sideways, but you can walk sideways. Alright, let's see if we put some distance between us and that beast, and we have, which is good. Alright. Got a chance of a rifle here. It's not looking promising from here. Might actually... Yeah, I think it's right here. There would be a corpse. Is that a wolf right there? That was a deer all the way out there. Boy. Weather's definitely getting windy. So yeah, there's a chance of a corpse with a rifle there. No, there it is. It's like, no, there it is. Do you have the rifle, sir? No, I do not have the rifle. Damn it, Wilson. Right. Keep an eye out for wolves as we head up this way. 7 hours of daylight left. I think we've had wolf showdowns here. I think Old Man's Beard would be a good name for like indie neo-Americana band. Old Man's Beard. Okay, Yanni. Yanni DeFranco. Alright, let's get warm. Warm it up. Well, how about that? If they're in the same position as the other house. I think there is a chance of the rifles actually spawning in this house. Not sure. If there is, I have not ever gotten it. I hope they eventually do some crazy challenge mode. Oh boy. Where like, I don't know, they put like a wolf in a house like this. I don't know. That wouldn't make any sense. I was just thinking about how crazy it would look if you came into the kitchen. There's just like a bear hanging out in the kitchen. Maybe you could turn their aggro settings off.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
And have it so unless you attack them, they won't attack you. Just put a wolf in the house. Put a bear in the house.
Probably useful.
Alright, looking good so far. Let's check the stats. Okay, we're pretty tired. 6 hours of daylight left. We're okay on the food and drink. So I'm wondering if it's best to try to make it back to the Quonset. I think that probably is the best plan. Even though we're pretty tired, we should have enough energy to get there. We should be able to get there before dark. We just have to avoid the wolves.
Never know. Could end up being
Rather
useful.
than move on and try to go to the other islands. I've just been burned by that a couple times where just pushed it a little too hard, or not even, just randomly got pounced by a wolf on one of these islands. This is like, we went shoe shopping. We totally went shoe shopping. Look, what do we get? Shoes and water. Shoes, water, and soda. Definitely stockpiling water. I think that's fair to say. Alright, we want to use up the stuff that's going to go bad the soonest. I'm not even close to sprinting. Sprinting status right now. So we just got to go with what we got. It's weird. It did notice some speed up. Like that. It's like, hey. Fairly tired. Just gotta slow and steady it. Hope for the best. Nice shadows. I mean, if it's gonna be on, it's gonna be on. Because I can't sprint. It's a pretty heavy haul. Just gonna skip that for the moment. And just get to shore as soon as possible. Alright, that is the dock over there. It's a good landmark. A bit scared because I'm not seeing any wolves anywhere, which is leading me to think they are somewhere here inland, which is not what we want. because we can't sprint into our casa. Still not seeing any wolves. Hope they all went to the log sort. Hunting deer somewhere. Oh, hey. Can't mess with that though, because I still don't have a knife or a hatchet. It's only day 2, but it's pretty unlucky rolls if you don't encounter a knife or a hatchet pretty quick. Alright, disco. That's good. We made it. We made it. Alright, it's time to take stock of what we have and put it away. There should be fire stuff, which it still is. That's all good. Right, rest stuff's crafting. Go ahead and drop some craft stuff off. Just hold on with that a minute. I got some old man's beer. We can probably actually craft some stuff. Look at all this tea. Okay, that one's full. That's fine. This will be our raw meat drawer, you know. Everybody got a raw meat drawer at home. Alright, how's our stats looking? We don't need any food and drink right this second. Clothing's. Let's make sure we're wearing our best. Wearing our best boots. Still no red hat. Wearing our best mittens. We're smitten. So these are an upgrade. Cargos. Okay. Alright. That's a good start. I don't even think I have a pry bar yet. It's crazy. Let's go the other way. Let's use up the... use up the one... till it's done. Oh, what did I say? I think we're doing okay for the moment. Let's craft. I don't have any bandages. That's weird. I don't have any cloth. Well, that's what we gotta do then. Start busting up some of this old junk. Yes. Oh yes. Socks are the perfect, easy little thing to tear up. It's all useful. Useful. And those socks.
I think I need to lay down.
You'll be alright. Right. Okay, that'll work. Cool. Now, did I put anything over here? This is the dark one. Alright. This is where the trade skills, crafting stuff will go. Okay. Could take some time to please don't get sick. Alright, still got some light. I'm assuming. Let's repair it. Oof. Barely repaired it. We can definitely do better. Shoot. Alright, let's go to bed with a match. Oh yeah, we need to stow some of that water. Well, alright, we made it through another day. Glad that you joined me, and I hope you join me next time. If you enjoy these videos, it makes me super happy when you like and subscribe. That's going to be all for now. Spinning Mantis out. Namaste.